Hi guys. Oh my gosh. So today's walk in the woods is like 100 times better than yesterday. Yesterday it was so cold. I felt like my lips were like I couldn't speak very well. So today's video is a continuum of yesterday's, which was observing the word shame. And if any of you all carry a shame story still, and the experiment was to journal about it. Journal your thoughts, and even if you don't know, just journal your thoughts, for 5 minutes or so. A day is it's so therapeutic, incredibly so. But anyway, this is like the fourth time I've shot this, and I promised myself when I started this channel, I'm like, I am not going to be anxious over making mistakes. I am not going to edit myself. But honest to goodness, the last few videos that I've made, I'm like, what was I saying? I'm going down this bunny trail, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to get back. Anyway, I'm just having so much fun, and I think me talking for this long has been helpful. It's been good. I'm going to sit on this log. Ooh. So yeah, yesterday's video was about observing the word shame. And you know how sometimes when you're like, okay, I have nobody left to forgive. I forgive myself. I forgive everyone. And then you get triggered over something, and your thoughts and your frequency drop to lower than being grateful. Maybe it drops into the resentful category, or blame. So that's when okay, I'm still holding on to something. And shame is a tricky, well, it's not tricky. It's black and white. It's one of the frequencies that's closest to the frequency you are when you are dead, when you're near death. It's the death frequency. It's right next to it. And just, I don't know, I think being mindful of any frequency that gets lower than maybe, look at a frequency chart, guys. And the mid frequencies are confusion is a mid frequency. Yeah, anger is even closer to the mid frequency range. So yeah, but shame and regret and envy, all those it's good to journal your thoughts about them. I journaled my thoughts, even though I've been through all the stuff, okay, all the shame. I feel like I've forgiven everybody. So last night I'm journaling about shame. And I'm like, good Lord, there's so many layers upon layers upon layers upon layers that we can learn about ourselves with any of these words that we're going to be observing. But yeah, shame's a good one. You can trace everything back to shame, I believe. So, abandonment, rejection, unworthy, not confident. Yeah. And then unforgiving, like not forgiving the past. That will keep us all in the shame game. So I was just wanting to come on and get back with you on that. Usually, like if we were in a group, I would ask the prompting question, whichever one feels right at the moment. Like, do you have a shame story that you need to let go of, for instance? And then we would all write down our answers, and then we would share our answers. So that's what I'm doing as a part 2, a continuum of yesterday. And I don't know how I'm going to structure this channel. I'm just coming on here as kind of a fun thing for me to do, to break out of my shell of being so afraid to show myself and, feel comfortable talking to a camera, feel comfortable not editing, feel comfortable. It's good. It's a good experiment for me to do this. So whatever comes of the channel, I don't know, it's growing me. So that's a good thing. And I hope it's growing you too. So, okay, so tomorrow I'll come on with another word of the day. I don't want to call it word of the day. Another observe the word. I'll figure out how to say it smoothly. But, and then, yeah, we can contemplate on that and share a few stories. Oh yeah, real quick. So my shame story that I grew out of was I always held on to this, like a victim mindset within the story of my past. And it had to do with, I was not even 6, almost 6 when it all started. And so my mother passed away in a tragic car accident in 1979. And I was almost 6. And my dad, he was the driver. And so he, oh, there's an ATV. I never see ATVs out here. That's cool. I always feel like I'm so alone out in these woods, which I love. But it is nice to hear other humans once in a while. Anyway, and then, so my father was the driver. And so after my mom passed, he, just felt heaps and heaps of shame and guilt and shame, and just, I couldn't even imagine. So he turned to addictions, to numb the pain. And so my brother and I were kind of like whisked from family member to family member. And one of the family members that my father really trusted molested me and his daughter and his son. Nobody would say anything. I didn't say anything till I was 13. But it's, one of those stories that I kept near and dear to my victim story. And now when I look at my story, I'm like, wow, like I needed to go through that, like to learn how to really forgive and learn how to not take things personally and learn the art of detachment without losing myself. And learn how to love. So, like, truly, deeply, I needed to go through all that to learn how to do a lot of things. So, and we all do. But it's just so I love hearing other people's stories and how they've transformed and transitioned in their lives, and the power of inspiring each other and encouraging each other on our paths. There's nothing like it. And so, one last thing, I don't want my videos to be like super long because sometimes, I don't know, I haven't even looked at the comments. I don't even know how to. Anyway, I'm learning. I'm learning how to do this. But yeah, feedback is good. I love feedback. So yeah. So I will see you guys tomorrow in the next word to observe. And yeah, I encourage you all to find a group like in person in your community and start connecting with each other. I think that'll help heal a lot of what ails us. Ah, there's black ants all over. Ooh. Okay. I will talk to you guys tomorrow.